Dang, we already got one person up on here. What up, Bugs?
I'm saying either way we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide. Don't you wanna dance with me? I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you the back. There's a filler in the track. Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying the way you gotta slide. Dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you the back. There's a thriller in the track. Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we gotta slide.
Niggas been counting me up. I'm counting my bullets, I'm loading my clips. I'm writing down names, I'm making a list. I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them hits. The real ones been dying, the fake ones is lit. The game is off balance, I'm back on my shit. The Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it. You all on my dick, I'm all in my bag. As hard as it get, I do not throw powder. I might take a sip, I might hit the blunt, but I'm liable to trip. I ain't popping no pill, but you do as you wish. I roll with some fiends, I love them to death. I got a few mil, but not all of them rich. What good is the bread if my niggas is broke? What good is first class if my niggas can't sit? That's my next mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my niggas more chips. Just put the rollie right back on my wrist. This watch came from Drizzy, he gave me a gift. Back when the rap game was praying like this. To act like two legends cannot coexist. But I never beef with a nigga for nothing. If I smoke a rapper, it's gon' be legit. It won't be for clout, it won't be for fame. It won't be cause my shit ain't selling the same. It won't be to sell you my latest little sneakers. It won't be cause some niggas slid in my lane. Everything grows, it's destined to change. I love you little niggas, I'm glad that you came. I hope that you scrape every dollar you gain. I hope you know money won't erase the pain. To the OGs, I'm begging you now. Was watching you when you was caving the ground. I copied your cadence, I'm mirrored your style. I studied the grace, I'm the greatest right now. Fuck if you feel me, you ain't got a choice. I ain't do no promo, still made all that noise. This shit gon' be different, I set my intentions. I promise to slap all that hate out your voice. Niggas been counting me out, I'm counting my bullets, I'm loading my clips, I'm writing their names, I'm making a list, I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them hits. The real ones been dying, the fake ones is lit. The game is off balance, I'm back on my shit. The Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it, you all on my dick. I just poured something in my cup. I've been wanting something I can feel. Promise I am never letting up. Money in your palm will make you rich. Put it on their neck, I got them stuck. I'm gonna give them something.
So the countdown is on right now.
It ain't got me swallowing, give a fuck. In the middle of two generations, I'm little bro and big bro all at once. Just left the lab with young 21 Savage. I'm about to go on me, chicken for lunch. Had a long talk with the young nigga Kodak. Reminded me of young niggas from Ville. Straight out the project, no faking, just honest. I wish that he had more guidance for real. Too many niggas in cycle of jail, spending their birthdays inside of a cell. We coming from a long bloodline of trauma. We raised by mamas, Lord, we gotta heal. We hurting our sisters, the babies is real. We killing our brothers, they poison the well. Destroy the self-image, we settle the fail. I'ma make sure that the real gon' prevail. I just poured something in my cup. I've been wanting something I can feel. Promise I am never letting up. Money in your palm will make you rich. Put it on their neck, I got them stuck. I'ma give them something they can feel. It ain't got the swag, don't give a fuck. Just to lay your hand don't make you rich.
You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight off the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. Lil' mama a thot, and she got ass, and she gon' fuck up a bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping the dip in the stash. In Italy, got too foreign hoes, they feel me. Draw at the top, when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Be real with me, keep it 100, just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast, they say the dope don't sleep.
Fuckers set pill on me. Ice on my neck, baby, chill with me. Them niggas that went in the back don't say nothing, them niggas a kill for me. Back as I can in my sleep on fleek. My neck is spit on that body, believe. Bitch, I'm a dog in my street. How about the fog and leave? I put them bricks in the fender. My bitch, she walk around like she Cristiano. I used to break in the hammer, then take up running like the game of Temple. It's simple, I play with a mantle. Mama said she saw me on Jimmy Kimmel. Canada, cause I'm a money symbol. Walking with the rats, I'm looking crippled. Fuck on that bed, then I temple. A nickel for me to take pictures. Not from LA, but I nipple. Double my cup or a triple. Box on my body, no biblical. I'm not your average or typical. Look at my wrist and it's critical. Hold it up, dropping the temperature. I get that bag on the regular. I got a bag on my cellular. Back in the bag of them vegetables. Bag of them cookies, it's medical. Cocaine, codeine, etc. Cocaine and lean, etc. I take off landing on Nebula. As an that's when it ends on my schedule.
You get the bag and fumble it, I get the.
Yeah. What is cracking, party people? Welcome to Stackin Stylez 2020, the official virtual fundraiser global initiative. You know what I'm saying? Like, we out here really doing big things. You know what I'm saying? Just a little disclaimer. I need y'all to bear with me because this is technically me being Stiggity Stacks, my first live stream ever. Like, hopefully y'all can hear me on the thing. Alright, word. I'm just trying to make sure my mic right. My mic right? Yeah. Cool. But yeah, so Stackin Stylez, you know, is an annual street dance festival based on freestyle concepts, community initiatives. We're just out here trying to grow, build bridges between generations, preserve culture, you know what I'm saying? Challenge dancers, inspire connections between dancers from different communities, different cities, countries, the whole nine. Of course, this year we had to bring this thing to the online platform because of everything that we're going through on a global scale, you know what I'm saying? But I decided, you know what I'm saying, I felt like it was only right to keep the energy going in terms of like how focused we are on the community. So I made this year like kind of like a reunion, a family reunion with the Stackin Stylez family. So I have 15 battle guests lined up, ready to shoot. And these battle guests are made up of previous year's battle guests, winners of Stackin Stylez, runners up, and just people who have been supporting the event and putting in work, having fire rounds. So there's 15 like really dope competitors. And then we of course ran a prelim where we'll be finding out tonight who's gonna be the one person moving forward to fill that slot. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting crazy. So I'll let y'all know, y'all, this is actually fire. We got 20 workshops that will be happening between now and November. They're gonna be after every live event that we have on Sunday, the Sunday after the Saturday, and there'll be 4 workshops each weekend that we have a live event. So make sure y'all get on that. Registration is on the website. You can click the link also in the bio at the Instagram, the link tree, the whole 9. We got it set up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we said, yo, we can hear you, Stacks. Yeah, hope y'all hear me. While y'all at it, we on this YouTube channel right now. Yo, subscribe to this goddamn channel, okay? Because we got some battles coming for y'all. We also gonna be doing that today. We're gonna be showcasing some of the battles from the previous years, having the judges come through, and pretty much we're gonna do some live battle reactions. You know what I'm saying? We got this thing going. I got a little fly trying to fly around. I don't know what's going on out here in these streets. But yeah, you know, just to reiterate, this is also a fundraiser, and our fundraiser campaign is live right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me move over and shift over. So if you go to the link at the website to donate, our goal is $15,000. And what's gonna happen in terms of the fundraiser is each battle guest is paired up with a community partner nonprofit organization. And what they're going to be doing as they move forward through the rounds, they're going to be battling for donations of the funds that are raised. You know what I'm saying? So each round we're going to have a certain amount, certain goal. This is the whole entire campaign goal, 15,000. And then each nonprofit, and starting from the top 16, every nonprofit will receive a donation that splits the first round. And then moving forward, if you make it to the top 8, those nonprofits will receive a donation, and then move to top 4, they'll receive another donation and another. And at the end of it all, the winner is gonna get $1,000, and the nonprofit is gonna receive another $1,000 donation. So we're out here trying to really touch the ground with this thing that we got going on. So, you know, please donate. You know what I'm saying? Support. It's nothing to even get on like a weekly donation schedule. Even if you want to donate $10, $15, that's like you know what I'm saying, a couple of cups of coffee a week, you know, so you can help this global initiative. We're cooking up, still confirming nonprofits, but we got some pretty dope ones lined up. And it's all gonna be nonprofits that are in the communities of the battle guests. So this is gonna be something to help each battle guest is represent their city, their community, support their community, and you know what I'm saying? So also, you know, we'll be getting together with the nonprofits and these battle guests, and we're gonna be organizing meetings and figure out how we can keep this connection and relationship and these initiatives going past the event. So we're really trying to like put our feet and our hands into the ground and cultivate. That's the goal of this whole thing. So please, if you can, donate. If you can't, share it. Share it with your school, share it with your job, share it with anybody you know who might be interested, share it with your family, with your friends. Get up on that thing, y'all. Let's meet this goal, because you know what? We got Red Bull coming in, and they're gonna be matching the campaign. You know what I'm saying? So if we raise 15 G's, we're gonna get another 15, and it's gonna make this whole thing a lot more juicier. So shout out to them on that, and shout out to my community partner, Artists for Humanity. And what Artists for Humanity is a giant, beautiful venue and facility that hosts, and they hire young teens. And what they do is they teach them, they put them together with these professionals, and they teach them how to make all types of art: paint, graffiti, music, video editing, you know, carpentry, structures, the whole nine, like anything that you can think of. And they actually hire them to also learn and do professional work. So that's the type of stuff that I'm on in terms of my organization as well. So I thought it was only right to align with them, you know what I'm saying? And get them involved in this, because this fundraiser will also be supporting Stackin Stylez and Stickity Stacks worldwide and moving from a corporation to a nonprofit, or developing a nonprofit so that I can continue to do the work more on the dance front, helping young people thrive in this art, develop professionally, the whole nine, and as well as expand on this event and bring more to you and incorporate a lot more community initiatives. So you guys are supporting a lot by coming here and supporting this. So I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? Anaïs, shout out to Montreal. She said, sheesh, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you. We just out here trying. That's what we trying to do. We trying to move, okay? Okay, all right. Ooh, we got some people up on here. If you're on here right now, give me some likes, some thumbs up, some comments, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see who we got repping on here. I see we got, Shizmatic, coming on here. We got the homie Party Pat. What's going on? CT repping. We got a whole bunch of people on this thing, and we trying to keep it rolling. But without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to my judges, very special people. These judges, and y'all know, like, I'm very precious with, like, Stackin Stylez is very precious to me, so I take a lot of time to really think about how to put these judge panels together, how to put these battle guests together. Like, I really spend a lot of time, and it's not just based off of, like, someone being dope. Like, it's really based off of the hard work, the self work. It's really based off of, like, how much these people care and they're innovating in their community and like really have their hands in their community. So, working with these three judges, yo, is super honor of mine, yo, and I'm glad that they were down to jump on board and really hold this thing down. So we got our three judges right here, you know what I'm saying? We got Rashad, you know what I'm saying, repping New York, DMV. We got Nubi and Nene, repping the Montreal. We got my guy Haya in the corner, repping Montreal as well. Y'all might know him as Monster Pop, but I call him Haya because that name is fire. So what happened is, I had this, we hosted this on Instagram prelim. We got a good amount of submissions. Shout out to y'all. And you guys, everyone who voted, you guys were able to help us select the top 3 that already made it through the voting. And y'all seen that on Instagram. And then last night, me and the judges got together and they selected 5 more people. So we're gonna reveal those people and we're gonna show y'all the actual submissions, and then we're gonna talk about them, chop it down, and then come to a decision about who is moving forward to get this final spot in the bracket. Oh my God, are y'all excited about this? Like, come on, like, where is the energy? I need to see y'all post like 30 emojis, man. 30, put 30 up in there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sarah Seymour up in here repping. You know what I'm saying? Coming through. She's actually sitting right next to me right now. That's how we doing it, okay? Let's get it. Alright, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna watch all the way from the top 3 people I'm gonna show first. We're gonna watch these alright, no flames. Okay, we got a couple of flames. What up, Shiz? Nene was like, yo, y'all ain't gonna put no flames on it. So we are gonna watch all of these prelims, starting with the top 3, and then you guys will see who made it through to the top 8. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna watch it all the way through. Are y'all ready? Oh, we got some different type of Oh, shout out to look at got the starlights. We got the rocket ships in the flame. Shout out to Amy, y'all. Stiggity East, the company repping. Yo, Shiz is crazy with it. I don't know how he found all these emojis. He took his time on this one. Word, hit you with 31. Bet. All right, y'all ready? Let's get it. I'm gonna mute my mic. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get this thing started. Let me know if there's any issues, if y'all can't hear, all that, etc., etc. We're gonna run through it. Here we go. Starting with my home girl, Stiggity East's own Shay, who got the most votes out of everybody. It's crazy. She killed it. Let's get into it. Let me shut up.
If you don't know by now, Doggy Dog is a freak. I keep a back with me 7 days out the week. And all that we ever do is play in the sheets. Then smoke us a cigarette and go back to sleep. Cause we done got a sensual seduction. Sensual seduction. Whoa. Sensual seduction. Sensual seduction. Whoa. I was all in the club having a drink. I'm gonna take it slow. I'm not gonna rush the stroke, so she can get a sensual seduction. So I can get a sensual seduction. So we can get a sensual seduction. Sensual seduction. Whoa. She might be with him, but she's thinking about me. We don't go to the mall, we don't go out to eat. All that we ever do is play in the sheets. Smoke us a cigarette, then go back to sleep. Cause we done got a sensual seduction. Sensual seduction. Sensual seduction. Sensual seduction. I'm gonna take my time.
So that was the top 3, y'all. That was Shay from Boston. Joe Key, I know he's out in New York, but I'm not sure where exactly he's repping. And then my guy Party Pat from CT. You know what I'm saying? Give them some flames, because they definitely earned. They was working for that spot. A lot of dope content, and they was getting a lot of votes. I mean, Joe, it was really like a crazy battle between Jokey and Shay. Like, they was literally, there's like 200 comments on that post. Like, it literally took me forever to count those votes. It's crazy. But now we moving in to introducing the rest of the top 8. This is a surprise to y'all. So let's see who made it. Let's get it. Yeah. So that was the top 8 dancers, y'all. It got crazy. We had Kata representing Boston, Crump going hard. We had Shar representing the whacking community out in New York. We had Ron beating town lockers getting down. We had Caden up in Toronto, and then we had Gerald from Boston representing, y'all. Shout out to them for making it through, man. Give them some emojis. And we about to do a quick sound check. Let me see if I can hear my judges, because I definitely want to bring y'all in right now. Let's see. Let's say something real quick.
Hello?
Hey, I think we got some sound, y'all. We got some sound. Word. So before we go in and break this thing down, y'all can tell us a little bit about yourselves and what y'all was looking for and all that stuff like that. Cause y'all didn't get to speak earlier. We were still trying to work out the sound situation. So we'll start with Rashad. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know what it do.
What's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Word. So yeah, y'all. Around the world, that was the concept. And so for me, what I was looking for was just for sometimes to be literal with it, but also to see how you were going to experiment a bit with the space and give some subtle ways to use it where, it kind of had to force us to look a little bit further as to how you adapt to your surroundings. So yeah, that's what I was going for. That's what I was looking at. And there was some really eight talented people. So yeah, dope shit, y'all. Can I cuss on here? Or we got little ones?
Hell yeah, do whatever you want, my dog.
Word.
Nubian, Nay, what's up with it?
Is it me?
Yeah.
Hi, what's up, everybody? What's up, Rashad? What up, NZ? So for me, I'll say everything that Rashad just said, but also adding the interesting idea of mixing now your space and your dance, and how does the space that you've chosen influences your dance, and how does your dance that you've placed it in that environment, how does that influence the space that you're in? Maybe finding a balance between both the environment and the dance, and not necessarily staying in that one track of like, I'm just going to perform my dance. As Rashad said, sometimes it's cool for it to be very literal, but how non-literal can you get also, and how can even the decision of the place that you've chosen, why have you chosen that space, and how does that really affect your dance, and how do you now tell a story through that, whatever that story is?
Fire, you know what I'm saying? Going real deep with it, y'all. She was looking, y'all. Y'all had the pressure on. My big guy up top, Monster Pop, hiya.
Was good. Well, I feel like everything has been pretty much been said, but I mean, for me, it was exactly around those lines of just um, using the space, but not necessarily being so literal about it, and just like living that space. And it's not necessarily necessary to have to use the space constantly, but it's more about how does that environment just affect your dance? So how do you live that environment? I mean, somebody could have been in a space and not necessarily touch anything that was related to that space, but because there was something that was linear, their whole dance was like into that linear spectrum, like let's say for example, there's a shape in the back and then somebody just leans on the side and just dance like this the whole time. It's just, like interacting with that space, but not necessarily having to, connect with that space, or like, have to touch the bench or touch this, touch that, So like, can I speak specifically about someone? Can I do that? Can I?
Hell yeah, take the floor.
Yeah, it's like like Kada, is that her name? Yeah, yeah, exactly. It didn't feel like okay, she's trying to touch different parts of the space. She was just like, I'm in this space, and it felt like that's all I gotta say. Yeah, fire.
Fire. And while we on
Yeah,
that, oh, would you go ahead, Nene?
I was just gonna add because this is you're absolutely right. I feel the same about you, Monster, but also the idea that I'm looking at this video now and I'm like really into her versus only being into the space. The space becomes not necessarily background wise, but just I can see it. I'm present with her, but at the same time, I'm really just like focused. My attention is really more so on her expression of herself in that space, and the little bits of reality of that little kid with the bike and the passing through. That's epic.
Fire. That's hella facts, yo. And while we here, I might as well take the time to break down, tell you a little bit about Stackin Stylez, y'all. Like, Stackin Stylez is a concept-based freestyle dance battle, and it's based on these applications and facts. It's based on these applications and concepts that are pretty much already embedded in what we do in freestyle dance. Like, it's stuff that we already use. So, coming into the battle, it's just forcing us to take a deeper look into some of those aspects and apply it to try to like stimulate creativity. So this concept that we did for prelim is called Around the World, and Around the World is actually based off of and like someone in my community, in the OG Crump Boston community. His name is Rec. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rec Christian. You know what I'm saying? Goonies. But the homie pretty much like, in Crump battles, we used to get crazy raw and you just never know where the session would end up. But Rex specifically would just be like, his battle round, like for instance, we were at an event called Raw for Hype, Side Street Through. Shout out to the homie Rush, you know what I'm saying? And this dude was battling, and it was in an auditorium at a school, and he ran all the way up the auditorium, did like some type of floor move all the way down the aisle, then came up and got on top of the speaker and was living out, and he just has such an awareness of the space and how to move about the space and how to use more than we think that we have access to. I see a lot of dance battles, and it's always like, in the ring in a sense, where it's like this person over here and this person over there. So I took a lot of those aspects and applied it to the way that I battle personally and thought about, how I can put my freestyle together. Like, how can I use the space as inspiration? So like everything that they were saying is super fire and on par with the actual concept, you know what I'm saying? And also while we're at it, shout out to the producers of these beats, you know what I'm saying? These dudes really had it coming through. They were all local Boston producers. You know what I'm saying? You can still find the playlist on SoundCloud, but we had a whole lot of dope cats that I put inside that playlist that are from here, and they make fire music. And I hope that this competition inspire people to check out some of the local fire shit they have in their own community. You know what I'm saying? We got people like Rilla Force, Lightfoot Beats, you know what I'm saying? Russ the Bus makes beats, you know what I'm saying? We had a whole bunch of people up on there, the Radical One. We had DJ Lean Rock, who's, you know what I'm saying, Boston repping. So, the music was crazy. We got Shay over here. She said, big up. Big up to the producers. But yeah, judges. So here's where we break it down. But actually, before we do that, let's see what y'all think. Who Who do y'all think deserves to move through to the spot? What's y'all vote? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna post some comments up on the screen. I want to see what y'all vote is. Megan said Boston Buck. We gonna let them pull the comments up. They might be still catching up. I know we got the delay we working with. What's y'all votes, y'all? Who y'all think was on deck? Alright, I'm not seeing it pop up. Sean said, everyone. Okay. He's like, we all win. Everyone gets a plaque. Now we need a winner, y'all. We need who's moving forward. Who's moving forward so hard? Kata and Gerald stood out to me. Shout out to Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Said it's between Kata and Gerald. They was killing it. The guy Stan said Nashaya. You know what I'm saying? Representing. Yeah. Alright, okay. I think we got a good idea. Okay, judges. Here's where you let us know, break down. Amber said, I can't choose. Yeah, that's why we got these judges up here, because they gonna break it down for you who won, why they won, you know what I'm saying, and they're gonna hash it out real quick. So I'm gonna let them do their thing. I'm gonna mute myself, okay? Go ahead, judges.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? So I don't know, man. I'm feeling a few of them. I liked homegirl Jekyll. I like her use of just like everything that she had. She was very like literal about about the concept. I think the move that got me was how she flipped, like using the curtains at the end. She went back to it and she hit that spin down. I was like, oh, is it Gerald? I said her name wrong. All right, Gerald. Yeah, I liked her. She was cool. She was really dope with it. Her use of the music was really nice as well. Shar was dope too. I like the Black Lives Matter plug under the table. She had the little sign there. Yeah, I liked her because she was in motion. Like she was constantly moving from one place to another. And I think that this is really difficult to do when you're getting down, and to be like constantly aware of your space, and doing that while you're whacking and you're looking around and stuff. So this was, I think the standout in a real subtle way was homegirl Kata, because I don't know if anybody else caught it, but the kids in the background, when they're laughing and they're kind of playing, and then the bikes moving around, but not in a way where they were uncomfortable and had to look back at somebody dancing. So it seemed like she actually dances out there often. And I felt like a part of this concept was also like your playground, like what's comfortable for you, your surroundings, And I feel like if it's comfortable for you, then it's also comfortable for someone else. And so everyone around just seemed like they knew what was going on, and it wasn't an act. It didn't feel like a performance at some point. It was just like so comfortable. And then the movement, it was just hella raw, like just too funky. So yeah, I think though, if I had to choose between all 8, of these talented folks, like the one for me would be Kata.
Shout out to Katie, y'all. Dang, Shot broke it down. That's tight, yo. Nay.
I was trying to match the other judges. They were talking some deep
Yo,
knowledge.
that was good. Yo, we see, listen, we get deep, man. This is Stackin Stylez, y'all. Like, y'all are here for a reason. I have a lot of respect, not only for the way y'all dance, but how y'all think, speak, represent yourselves, and represent the art. Like, y'all are just all powerful. I love all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is. Don't make a nigga cry up on this John. Nay, take it away.
I'll take it. We'll switch it up.
Go ahead.
Good? Yeah, I mean, Rashad broke it down, and I mean, I won't go around it too much. It's around those same lines, and for me, it's Kata, and it's basically from what I've said before. It's just how she used the space, but how everything was in one singular symbiosis. Like, it's like, all right, cool. She's in that space, but she's not trying to be so literal and use the space. It's like she inhabited that space, and it actually felt like almost like a short film, or like a visual that was like, you know, something very simple and creative. And I think there's that, and definitely the dance. The dance is super solid. Like, so for me, it goes to Kata. But I have to give also solid attention to Gerald too. That it was really close for me between Kata and Gerald. But props to everybody.
Fire. Nay. Take the floor.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
All right, cool. I hope it stays and it doesn't break up. But so for me, I'm with Rashad about Kata, and I'm with Monsta about Kata also. And I want to give a big shout out to everyone, all 8 and all 20 contestants, the ones that entered. And shout out to the 8 who made it, the 3 ones that were chosen by the audience, and the ones that we picked. But like, as I was watching the videos, for me, it's like I anyway, I like to think of dance as something that still makes you feel that, you know, that you get some type of feeling that it gets you either like excited to train, or it gets you inspired to just do something in your day, or it just gives you love, or like whatever feeling that comes within you whenever you see dance, when you hear music, right? And I think that all of you, you know, were able to do that in your own way. But every time, from the time that I've watched these 8 videos, my mind kept being at Kata, and that feeling that she was giving me in terms of just being her. Like, you know, Monta gave an analysis that I agree with, and Richard gave an analysis that I agree with. I don't have to go deeper in any of these two, but it's just the feeling, that whole solar plexus type of like, ooh, you know, like, what is this type of thing? So yeah, so shout out to everyone. I agree with Rashad also for Char's Brown, and I know Char also very much in her dance, and I'm happy to see her do what she's doing, but it was just simply very, very well done to just walk through. And I know this is her neighborhood. I know this is where she lives at. So it was nice to see that in motion. And also, I'm sorry, I forget the lady, the first lady, Shay. I really enjoyed Shay because it was. That's me.
Alright, y'all. So there we have it. Kata is gonna be joining that crazy top 15 bracket, crazy top 16 bracket. Yo, shout out to Makeda, who's on here right now. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring her comment up. Hey, she's giving big ups to all the other contestants. Yo, but really, shout out to everyone because that was actually a heavy list. Like I'm gonna say like even for myself, you know, my opinion don't really count, you know what I mean? But like, yo, I was going through like, dang, Party Pat is finesse with it. This guy gets crazy. And then Shar was just like in her bag with the production. You could tell she just really took her time to plan this shot and to just like, she put so much love and effort, you know, and as everyone was saying, like Shay was just like, you know, y'all know, if y'all don't know Shay by now, y'all gonna find out. Like Shay is just, you know, a powerful mover and has a lot to offer, you know, to the space in terms of movement and tension, you know, just like everything about it was so fire. Jokey was going crazy. Aaron was on had the park lock, the parking lock. You know what I'm saying? Gerald was precise, you know what I'm saying? She came out like super strong, and I too was rocking with the curtains. Like, I was like, yo, that curtain joint was strategic. That was crazy. My homie Caden was going crazy. Like, this dude, I really rock with Caden's style. Like, this dude is really, to me, very strong, you know what I'm saying? And how he moved out the space. He used the space with the touch. I was like, it's getting crazy the way he was moving around. And then, of course, our winner, Kada, who is like, man, like, I'm gonna be honest and say too, like, I felt like that was the strong, like, as soon as I seen it, I was like, yeah, you know, because it had everything. It had like a piece of everything, and it also had a sense of like, yeah, like, I'm intentional. There's a connection here, community-wise, environment-wise, you know, just even the way she was moving, like, you know, the outfit that she had on, it just screamed queen. It was like, I'm owning this, yo. And like, it also had a battle sense to it. Like, I felt, even though it's online, you're recording a video, like, it gave me like, yeah, I'm ready to battle. Like, I'm here to bring it, which I didn't really get from like everyone else. It was kind of just like a showcase in a sense. And that's hard to do, like, to create a video, because we're in this era now. That's super, super hard to do, to create a video that's like, I'm performing, but I'm also like, I'm trying to like bust some heads. So shout out to Inferna, you know what I'm saying? Inferno, you know what I'm saying? Boston Crump is representing. She will be moving into this bracket. I'm gonna show y'all what the bracket is like at the end. I'm gonna show y'all who's battling who you guys will see in 2 weeks. October 3rd is when the top 16 will happen. We'll be right here on the live, showing y'all these rounds live and direct, and we'll be seeing who will move on to the top 8 from that. But yeah, like, yo, and actually who she's battling in the bracket, this is just perfection, okay? We doing this for the first time, but we coasting. But before we get into the bracket, before I show y'all what the top 16 bracket is looking like, I want to dive back in with my judges into some Stackin Stylez 3 battles. Now, if y'all know, I never got to post the footage before. We had some technical complications. I decided to go ahead and get make the best of it and post this footage. So a lot of this footage is up, and the entire thing will be up by tonight, y'all. Like, so y'all be able to see all of last year. The finals was already up, and then I just uploaded the top 16. We also got the top 8, top 4. Now, if y'all wasn't there last year was if y'all was there if y'all was there last year, y'all in the comments, drop some comments about last year. Like, you just had to be there. It was something special about last year, you know, even with everything that was happening in the background. Like, it was just beautiful, you know what I mean? Like, all of the battles were so crazy. But I'm gonna take y'all through some of the moments. We're gonna relive it. I'm gonna drop it right here. Let's get this thing going. Word. Hold up. So we saying we need to fix the sound. So what I can try to do is, so work with me, y'all. We on the live. We gotta figure out, cause they can't hear the music, how we can get them. Let's actually pull one up, and while we're watching, I'm gonna try to figure out the sound. I'm gonna try to figure out the sound for my judges, cause they can't hear the sound. We doing, it's our first time, y'all. We gonna make it work. Let me see what we got here.
So, Staccato's up there. Rip, you up. Staccato. Same thing, 2 rounds, 1 minute, floor style, and musicality. Staccato and Rip. So Staccato, you go first, then Rip. So right now we got floor style.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to give me like 2 minutes. I need to figure out the sound from my judges. So rock out to this beat by SC1. We didn't get to finish it. I'm gonna try to figure this joint out.
You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight off the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. Lil' mama a thot, and she got ass, and she gon' fuck up her bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping the dip in the stash. In Italy, got 2 foreign hoes, they feel me. Draw at the top, when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Be real with me, keep it 100, just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast, they say the dope on fleek.
Fuckers said feel on me. Ask on my new baby, chill with me. Them niggas that want in the back don't say nothing, them niggas are kill for me. Back as I count on my sleep on fleek. My niggas spit on that body for leave. Bitch, I'm a dog in my tree. How about the fog and leave? I put them bricks in the front. My bitch, she walk around like secret channel. I used to break in the hammer, then take up running like the game of Temple. It's simple, I play with a mantle. Mama said she saw me on Jimmy Kimmel. Canada, cause I'm a money symbol. Walking with the rats, I'm looking crippled. Fuck on that bed, then I temple. A nickel for me to take pictures. Not from LA, but I nipple. Double my cup or a triple. Spots on my body, no biblical. I'm not your average or typical. Look at my wrist and it's critical. Hold it up, dropping the temperature. I get that bag on the regular. I got a bag on my cellular. Back in the bag of them vegetables. Bag of them cookies, it's medical. Cocaine, codeine, etc. Cocaine and lean, etc. I take off landing on nebula. As an that's when it ends on my schedule.
You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight off the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. Lil' mama a thot, and she got ass, and she gon' fuck up her bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping the dip in the stash. In Italy, got 2 foreign hoes, they feel me. Draw at the top, when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Be real with me, keep it 100, just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast, they say the dope on fleek. I know that these niggas get sick of me, be chasing my neck cause of me on the piece. I don't even like to freestyle for free, I put in the key and I ride the beat. I don't even come out the house for free, I pay a nigga to drive for me. JJ couldn't even co-sign for me, I do what I want cause I'm signed to me. I get the bag, they get the back, have to cut it in half. Stop the comparing, y'all making me laugh. Need to rehab, I'm addicted to cash. Convertible walk, convertible top, my dope got a vertical, look at it how. And it jump out that pot, came out the jet and went straight to the car. Take it easy, baby. Middle of summer, I'm freezing, baby. Don't leave me, baby. Just drop to your knees and please me, baby. I'm fascinated. 2 bitches so fine that I masturbated. Congratulations. She bring me so good that I graduated. They had to hate it. I don't fuck with them niggas, they flash me, baby. A trapper, baby. I rap, but I own all my masters, baby. It's tragic, baby. I pull up and fuck up the traffic, baby. A savage, baby. I'm killing these niggas, close casket, baby. You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight off the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. Lil' mama a thot, and she got ass, and she gon' fuck up her bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping the dip in the stash. In Italy, got 2 foreign hoes, they feel me. Draw at the top, when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Be real with me, keep it 100, just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast, they say the dope on fleek.
Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide. Don't you wanna dance with me? I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you
Yeah, that's a good idea. We could do that. And then we
don't you
will
wanna
comment
dance with me? I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day.
We're just gonna talk about
the
event right now, not necessarily the videos that we watch.
Basically, I'm saying the way we got to slide.
I haven't been a well, I mean, okay.
I'ma show you how to get it go.
Okay.
I'ma show you how to get it go. I'ma show you how to get it go. Right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we got to slide.
Alright, check. We back with it. We about to get this thing started. We gonna do some battle reviews. Hopefully y'all still with me. We gonna figure this whole thing out. So my judges are gonna watch it live from the YouTube so they can hear the sound with it. That's a little glitch that we gotta work through for next time. But here we go.
So, Staccato's up there. Rip, you up. Staccato. Same thing, 2 rounds, 1 minute, floor style, and musicality. Staccato and Rip. So Staccato, you go first, then Rip. So right now we got floor style. Yo, let's jump the staccato. 1 minute. Let's go. When you want it, you want it. Let's go.
So that battle was getting crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? The joint was getting crazy, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about that battle in the comments, man. That was Big Rip from Boston, the MA Bully, versus Staccato from Florida, going crazy on the dance floor. The two concepts was floor style and musicality. Let me know how y'all feel about that battle in the comments. I'm gonna let my judges catch up to a couple of it and they can talk about it. We don't really have to do a judge, but like just like kind of like a little review, just to just get thoughts on the battle. It got some fire emojis up in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright, so I think they caught up on the thing. Let's bring the judges in and see what we got moving. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Rashad, you was there. You was actually there judging that event last year, so you know exactly how crazy it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So
Was hard as hell because, yo, I never been to an event. I've been to a lot of fucking events, and everybody was dope. Like, so this battle, I think, was it Rip, the Crumper dude? He came up to me. He was joking, but he came up to me before the battle. I think he had some like gold coins or something, and was like, "Yo, you gotta let me win." And I was like,
of course, Rip. He's crazy. He's funny as shit.
But
Oh my god.
as far as the battle's concerned, man, like Staccato was just so, he was just so like, you used the word earlier, precise, right? It just seemed like he knew exactly what.
It was crazy.
I think it's I'll comment on the musicality part of it. I feel sometimes it's interesting to the way that people understand or see musicality, the way they want to, what the word or the sensation of musicality means to them. I think it was really interesting how, I'm sorry, I can't remember the names, but the Crumper, like he had his
Big
way of
Rip.
doing Big Rip, exactly. He had his way of like hitting musicality, which is probably not the way that not only everyone in the scene or everyone who was dancing is going to hear the music, but also the people in his community. As a crumper, he has this particular way of listening to music and displaying that. And same goes for staccato. And I think sometimes the idea of hitting every beat in the song is not necessarily the definition of musicality. To me anyway, that's not my definition of musicality. I think there are moments that you want to do that. There are moments that you choose to kind of like, yo, I just want to hit all of the things that I hear, and I want people to see what I'm hitting. And I think that's applicable to any styles of dance that it is, from popping to house to break to whacking to voguing and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, to flamenco, to like all kinds of different styles of dance that really are rhythmic and sound based, and sometimes really just wanting to beat match. But I think there's also such a beauty in being able to choose, hear everything, but choose for whatever moment is necessary, and to kind of get to that and make something, make a discovery for yourself, but also make your audience discover something different in it. And that lays, and to me, that lays in between the notes and the conversation that you're having when you're connecting this and that and this and that. And for me, if I use that musicality going to now the floor rounds, I appreciate that like as Rashad said, you can clearly see that he lives on the floor. Like, this is something that's comfortable for him. And then so now I would want to be able to see him go even more outside of the box, if I may say, in that sense. If this is your comfort zone, then let's even go farther than that. And tying it in with the floor and musicality. That.
Word. All right, so I'm seeing that the video cuts off the judges. It mutes the judges when they talk, so they didn't really get to hear Rashad. But thank you for that, Nene. I appreciate you. That and that goes into what the actual concept is about, or the application is about. How mature are you at choosing what to dance to? How mature are you at manipulating the sounds in a way, like keeping a how do you have a good sense of timing, a good sense of rhythm, and do you know the difference between the two? You know what I mean? Like being in different pockets, etc. Like, so like that whole concept is like, how much homework have you done to grow your connection to the music? And that's what you're talking about. And it's really dope to see the different ways that the different timings that different dancers are on. Like Crump has his own kind of like timing, in a sense, the way that they approach the music, own kind of rhythm. And then you might have like a light feet timing, you know what I'm saying, which y'all know what it is, doom da 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 doom doom got, you know what I mean? Like, so it's really interesting to see the different ways that different dancers approach the music. And I put that concept in there to bring attention to that, because I in my experience going to a lot of battles, I would just see sometimes the battle would get movement heavy and like would completely disregard the connection to the music. And a lot of the battles have times, like it's like 45 seconds for a round, or 1 minute for a round, and then people would like feel the pressure and start throwing out their best moves, but then it wouldn't really have a connection to the music. So like, yeah, appreciate you for sharing that. So I'm gonna for all the people in the comments, I see it. I'm not gonna play the video, or if I do play the video, I'm gonna figure out how to get the sound. I'm gonna get the sound to to keep going for the judges when the video is playing. Remember, y'all, bear with me, yo. It's the first one. But also to add, Nene, your mic kind of cuts out a little bit. I know we were dealing with that in the beginning when you talk, so we got to try to figure that out too. You know what I mean? We getting there, y'all. We getting there. All right, so Monster Pop, what you got for us? Let's talk about that battle.
I mean, it's first off, it's just great to discover different movers and different dancers and different talent. So for me, it was more that, even before thinking about the concept, it's just two movers that I did not know about. And yeah, it was just like a super great discovery. Like Rashad said, the talent, and I can't even say talent, the skill, because talent is just like something that's innate, but like the you see the work ethic that's been put into their craft, right? And yeah, bottom round, of course, Staccato, like, you see that it's a place that he feels very comfortable, and he did a lot of crazy moves. And around the same lines of Nene, I appreciated what Staccato did with the musicality, but you were able to see for Big Rip, is that it? Am I saying the name correctly?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I got it straight. Cool. So yeah, you see that because also the music is crump music, so you see that he was sitting in a musicality maybe that wasn't so obvious and flagrant like beat killing, but there's still like a swing or a bob or a groove which is related to the music and the dance itself too. So that's where you were able to see that, like at a certain point he did like a stomp. I think he did like a stomp, hard swing, and then the body was just like swaying to the side, and it kind of like, and it had like a low accent in the music, but instead of grabbing that accent, he was just grabbing that like that wave or the lower vibration of the music. So I mean, on the having something that kind of hits you, for sure Staccato was like doing a lot of beat kills, and I respect that too, but for sure Big Rip was a bit more in sync and in proximity to the expression of that music. But Staccato's floor work was it's like dude just flew from one side of the stage to the other in like 2 seconds, so half a second, dude. And it's like knee glide. I'm like, come on. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. That's how I feel about that. Yeah.
Fire. Thank you, Monster Pop. All right, we're going to get into a couple more battles. This next battle that we're going to get into real quick was one of the hype ones for the night. This one kind of like, the battles in the top 16 were super hype, but this one put the fire in people. This one made it like, oh, we actually have to step it up. So I'm gonna take a little moment to find that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. So y'all, this is Arlo, you know what I'm saying, from New York, battling Kai from Boston. This was crazy. Jeez, I mean, like, really? Oh, I'm coming in kind of dark on the joint. Let me not come in all dark like how I'm coming in right now. Don't be failing me now. But that was crazy. That battle was hype on all fronts. Like, I literally gotta see that battle again sometime. Yo, in the comments, let me know what y'all think about that battle. Then I'm gonna bring my judges on. You know what I'm saying? So in that battle, we had Kai with the locks, Moonlight, Mr. Moonlight, and then Arlo was the B-boy. Was getting down, you know. Arlo, yeah. Alright, what y'all think about that? Jason said, Moonlight's touch be like, yo, facts. It was crazy. Amber said, I remember Kai was going in. Mr. Moonlight, this guy was wilding out. Alright, judges. Here we go. I figured it out too, so I can play the video and y'all can talk still. I just gotta make sure. So, Rashad, man, tell me how you feel about that moment. You was there experiencing that pressure live. You had to make a decision. What was it like to have to judge that battle?
I mean, you see it. You see what.
Let's see the good.
Like, you can't pay me enough to do that, man. Like, wow. Going back and looking at it, you know, Like there's just so much information between the two. The exploration, um, and then we're also, I mean, we're looking at apples and oranges as far as like traditions are concerned. But the thing that's tying them together is their use of the concept, their use of the application, and how far they can go with it before like someone just like, I just ain't got no more. I just can't. And neither one of them, you know, did you ever get this feeling like, damn, I'm done. You got me. I'm stuck. Like they could, if there was no time, I feel like they could go on forever. And they were matching each other too. You know, like it wasn't that they were so far off. Like they were really like watching and studying the other person and going, okay, punchline, okay, I got that. Okay, you're using the floor, you're moving around, okay, I got that. You know what I mean? Like, and so it was a complete a complete conversation between the two. So yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, don't put me back in that position no more. Like this time I'm not alone, yo. I got Nene and I got.
Hey, put him on the spot then, Nene. Would you feel about?
Like, I'm gonna get the best dancers from everywhere. I'm gonna put them all in one room and give one judge.
Yeah. Well, you know how I do. Stackin Stylez is a challenge for everybody, for the judges, the contestants, the audience. We just trying to push. You feel me? But Nene, yo, what you think about this battle?
Yeah, I agree. This was a four fire rounds of like two completely different styles of dancers. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, nice, cool. Yeah, so this. I'm glad that I'm watching this now and not judging it then.
Oh, I think it just went out, Nene.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yep.
Yeah, so I was just, I just agreed with the shot and I said that I'm happy that I'm watching it now and not judging it then. That's it.
She's like, I don't even want. Yo, Mr. Monster Pop.
Oh, yo, dog, I was watching this throughout the whole time, and I was like, dude, like the level of talent and skill and the conversation, like Rashad said, like this whole like conversation from like, you know, one has a certain approach that is, you know, you sense like some kind of like either hip hop, breaking, floor work, and somebody else is like, all right, cool, you do it like this. Then I'll take it in a more like animated, control, robotic, gliding, tech, proper approach. And it's like they kept matching each other constantly, you know? It's like, yeah, definitely I wouldn't want to put myself in this position. I don't really have something to add or to comment, just to say that it's just great to see those dancers, to see that talent, to see that it's like here in North America, and I'm realizing there's a whole community that I'm not acquainted to, or a generation that I'm not acquainted to, and I definitely want to get to know those people. You know, it's like that's those two, both Kai and Arlo. Is that it? Yeah, Arlo.
Yep.
Those two, like I didn't know about them, and I'm watching this, and I'm quite inspired and moved by this, and you know, and even in my own mindset, I'm like, all right, cool. In a situation like that, how you would have answered to all, and you know, we all do battles, right? So it's like I was like, yo, how would I answer this situation, that situation? Like, it was just super inspiring, and yeah, man, it's. You know, props for what you're doing with Stackin Stylez, seriously, and bringing that talent that I did not know about. So it's more that for me than anything, you know?
Yo, I truly appreciate that, man. Thank you. And yeah, I agree with all of y'all. That one, I would have been sweating. Like, they would have been looking at me like, who won?
I think I gave it a tie, too.
Yeah, there was another round.
Okay.
There was another round. You know what I'm saying? It definitely got crazy. But
where are those two dancers from?
So Arlo's from New York, Arlo's from upstate,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
Moonlight is from Boston.
Yo.
Yeah, that's why I've been telling you. You gotta come up, bro. You gotta come down. I mean, I should say. You gotta come down, my G. We got some hitters over here, especially on the East Coast. Like representing for the East Coast is fire. Like, you know, this. I feel like this is really exposing the fact that like, dog, we ain't nothing to sleep on out this way. You know what I mean? Like, the. Go
I
ahead.
just want to add it feels like a new era, to be honest. Like I'm seeing those two battles, I'm like, yo, this is a whole new era. Like there's a new era of like talent that's coming up, and it kind of reminds me like when I guess when Shad, myself, and many were younger, and I guess the older heads were like watching us coming up. It's like that's how I'm feeling right now. You know, like it's just yeah, great discovery, man. For me, it's more that I'm watching this more as a spectator, not even as a judge, more as like somebody appreciating what's happening with this talent right now, you know, in this community in the East Coast.
Hell yeah. So with that being said, Nene, you was at Stackin Styles too. You battled. I think I'll be able to pull up your battle that you had with Hoodia. That joint was fire. Wait, was it with Hoodia or was it with yeah. That was like one of the battles of the night. Like we got crazy. She's like, don't pull that up. Alright, I won't pull it up. I won't pull it up. But check. Yo, what was your experience like at Stackin Styles? Like what did you know, what was it like for you being there the first time?
I hope you can hear me, and I hope it doesn't get cut off. Let me know if it does. All right.
Yeah.
So I actually didn't even know the Stackin Stylez was happening. It was because Tatiana was judging that I decided to go through and see what's up, right? And Stack and I, we had met before, and I had met him when he did in Colorado, so I really didn't know what this was about at all. And I really had a good time being part of it. It was really exciting. It was really dope. The one thing that I did remember that I was a little sad is that I had gotten injured a few weeks before, so I wasn't
Yeah.
100% to be dancing.
I remember
so
that, yeah.
I danced to the best of my ability with my injury, you know, but I remember, one thing I do remember, it made me feel like Montreal, and if people have been to Montreal, you already know what that means. It's just like, people were just in there in the room, everybody was getting down, it wasn't like, it didn't feel like competition. It felt like, yo, everybody's in a big room, we're all sessioning, and we're all working right now, it's on beat, basically. And so, and like the whole different themes that you have and all the different practices are really, I mean, they're really fun, they're really dope, got me inspired. I was inspired to go home and do more homework and train and exchange with people, so yeah.
Fire. Super, super fire. And it was, I appreciated the fact that you made it out, that you came through, you know what I'm saying? Because that was like huge. Like a lot of people actually came out from Colorado just like on a whim, you know what I mean? Like we was out there, we were like, yo, Tati's coming, we had some battle guests from New York, the whole nine, like, and then y'all was just like, yo, let's just pull up. And I feel like that's what it takes, you know? Like I feel like it takes that to just discover what's around. Like I feel like the scene has gotten so used to like the events that are happening, and it's like we have a rotation of events that we go to, or maybe we wait till we get booked, or like, and it's like in order to really like cultivate and grow this scene, like we have to step into that space where we're like, I don't know what this shit is about, but I'm just gonna pull up and see what it do, you know? And then those are the times where you actually find out like, yo, I fucking had a great time. Like that shit was a vibe. Like, damn, like I didn't know that. Like Monster Pop was saying, he's like, yo, I feel like it's a new era. I didn't even know these dancers existed. You know what I mean? So like, this is a call to the community. Like, yo, when shit is popping off, like, and you see it, you know, show up. Like, show up and hold it down. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to this thing, man, we all we got, you know. We not ESPN with this. You know what I mean? Like it's us. Like this community is still, it's very centered around like how we interact with each other, and how we support each other. And then, what I'm pushing for after this is like how we interact with our own neighborhoods, our own communities, and how we bring this energy back there, and this is where it started. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I feel like there's such a big disconnect, between the dance community and the actual community on the ground. And it's like, yo, it shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that with this and this initiative that we have, you know what I mean, that we start, using what we have as a resource to really make change in our community, get connected, put our feet back on the ground and support each other more, and just, really love what we have. Because Corona, if it hasn't taught you anything, I'm pretty sure we're all like, listen, we're grateful for the good times that are spent, more than ever. Not being able to fucking link up like that. I know some people are appreciating it like me, because I'm like low key a homebody, even though I be everywhere. So I've been like low key loving it, but also it helped me to appreciate, like, yo, when we're in a space where we can reunion again, like we can like commune again, like I really want to continue to put my heart into that. You know what I mean? I really want to, to continue to build and bring my best energy to the circle. You feel me? That way that we really create these vibes wherever we go. We go in Montreal. It already got the vibe, but we bring more. Like, my company, we rode out to Montreal 20 deep. Surprise Monster Pop. Like, hey, what's up, G? That's when the Shea was on the stage battling Venom, going crazy. Like, that joint was crazy. So, same thing with the DMV, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would bring a couple homies, we swing down, go to Book of Styles, you know what I mean? We went to Rashad's John, like, we in New York doing the John, or we go wherever, but we travel together and we just like roll out. So it's really, really dope. But yeah, I'm gonna try to fix my camera real quick because it's coming in super, super dark. But I'm gonna play some music. I'm gonna play like one song, and then we're actually gonna get into what this bracket is looking like for this upcoming Stackin Stylez Top 16. So y'all gonna see who's battling who for the first round. You know what I'm saying? Put some emojis on that. You feel me?
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Can you hear me? Y'all hear me out in the world? All right. So, I just want to say that like you do a really good job at making people feel welcome by seeing everybody like eye to eye, as human. And I think with that, it kind of like creates a space where people can bring what home is like to a room and like openly like get down and meet each other, like with high intelligence but warm. There's empathy there, and people are really like paying attention. They're really listening to like not just respond, but like, no, I'm with you in this experience, and let's grow this out. And it's not this like pretentious behavior, this like hierarchy of look at what I know and this is what you need to respect. It's like, no, everyone in here can bring something. And I saw that in a few ways, not only in the contest itself, but like when you gave opportunities for people to get on the mic. A lot of your students got on the mic and just spoke, and it didn't matter their skill set or experiences, but you just let them speak about who they are and where they are in their process. And this was dope. When you brought the event, the talk, like, or lecture, panel discussion, in your house, we're all sitting on your couch, like you sleep there, like this isn't just, like an outdoor, really in your home, and your kid is there, your wife is there. Like, this is something that I feel like you don't see in a lot of places. And and to speak a little bit on what Monster Pop also just shared about, kind of being insulated so much where you don't see what's really going on and growing around you to be able to go out and be a part of it and support it, you know? And I come from that kind of space where I wasn't seeing what was happening, even locally, you know what I mean? Because I was so locked in, you know, to a certain system that it was like, well, this works for me, so I'm good. And when I came to your event, it was like, boom, it broke all of that down. And you play a huge part in that. And really everyone who showed up and showed out, like, did that. So you know, kudos to you, man. Like, you're really doing, you know, what people say that they're doing. Like, I feel like people talking shit, but they ain't really in the work itself. You don't see it, you know, like you don't see the people show up. Like, so that's why the vibe is so right. Like, people are just, they can be. You letting motherfuckers just be, you know? So yeah, man. I'm gonna shut up before I start making you cry.
Why are you always doing this to me, man? Why are you? This is why I'm not gonna bring my camera up. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all not about to see me cry on camera, okay? I'll save that for the car. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I appreciate those words so much, and they always hit me in the heart, man. Like, you know, and I'm just appreciative of the connections that, you know, we've been able to grow. Like our connection is just fire. Like, I've been learning a lot from all of y'all just over the years, just like, you know, from the conversations to building, and I'm just trying to be a conduit for that energy, you know what I mean, and just be authentic with it. And there's nothing more that I want is for people to be comfortable being themselves, so that we can bring our best selves to the space, you know what I mean. And that's why, you know, I've opened up my space and said, yo, you know, let's bring community in an authentic way, you know what I'm saying? And let's not just say it, you know, and speak about it, but let's actually do it and care about it, you know. So I appreciate you, man, and like everything that you've done in terms of just like inspiring me and I'm sure a lot of people in the world, for your vulnerability and honesty, you know what I'm saying, and your commitment to just like being real with it, being raw, you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna shut up because y'all about to hear the Trimberly voice, and I ain't trying to do that. Okay. So I'm gonna play that music, y'all. We got 10 minutes left on this live time feed. I'm about to bring up this bracket for the top 16. As you know, the winner of the prelims was Kada Inferna. You know what I'm saying? Representing Boston Dance, Boston Crump. Yo, Kada is a G. We got a whole lot of G's out here. Kada been in it. People don't really know because, you know, she was laying low for a little while. But Kada been around for a long time. I'm proud to call her a sister, you know, in this dance shit. And, you know, I have a lot of big love for her. And I'm super, super fucking proud that, like, yo, like, she deserves this energy, y'all. So give her the energy. Make some noise for Kada. I'm about to play this track real quick, and then we're going to get this thing going up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there it is, y'all. Take a good look at this, y'all. Yo, and shout out to my team. I just want to take the time to shout out Kaylee. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all been liking the graphics from all of the promotions, this is all the work of Kaylee. You know what I'm saying? Kaylee has been putting in work. I'm proud to have her on the team. Honored to have her on the team. You know, shout out to the rest of my team that's helping me throw this thing down, you know what I'm saying? From Sarah, you know what I'm saying, who's leading the media team. I got my media team. We got CJ, Dominic, and Haley up in there. You know what I'm saying? We got Angie on the squad supporting. We got Rachel. If y'all been to Stackin Stylez, y'all know Rachel. Rachel is a beast. She really helps out organizing this thing and getting things in order. She's the head coordinator, you know what I'm saying? And in that, we got also Tariq and Megan, you know what I'm saying? And we got Stephanie B on the social media ting, you know what I'm saying? And y'all about to see the social media turn up to a whole level once she get up on the joint, you know what I'm saying? So it takes a village for real, and you know what I'm saying? I'm honored to be with the village that I have, you know. And also shout out to Lisa Lee holding it down on the West Coast, you know, assisting Rachel, you know what I'm saying? Can't forget about Lisa Lee. You feel me? But this is your bracket. In this bracket, we have a few rival battles. If y'all was at Stackin Stylez 1, y'all know in the top corner, we got Poppin' Todd versus Jeff. That was the finals for Stackin Stylez, the very first Stackin Stylez. In the top, on the other corner, we got Rascal Randy versus Captain Puerto Rico. That was the finals for Stackin Stylez 2. Yo. And then at the bottom over here, a little bit below that, we got Steffi Styles versus Dopey Fresh. That's a rival battle because they were going back and forth in the 2 to lose bracket at Stackin Stylez 1. But y'all know all these other cats up here. We got, you know, Alex, white boy up here versus Staccato. We got Hoodia versus Beast Mode. We got Project versus Arlo. Keenan versus Pop Shot. And then Tatiana will be going against Kada for this top 16 round. I need y'all to tune in. If y'all haven't, please share. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please donate, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a fundraiser event and we are raising funds for all of these nonprofits. There's 16 nonprofits involved, so please contribute what you can and share. This was the first live event, you know what I'm saying? Like, and man, got Sarah in the background. This was the first live event, yo, and I'm so happy y'all was able to join. I'm appreciative that y'all was here interacting and spending your time with us, you know what I'm saying? And I hope that we can grow this even more and really like put our best into this global initiative. So thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my judges again. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring them back up because they were out here dropping gems, yo. Dropping gems. It ain't no thing. But yeah, y'all. Yeah. That's about it, man. That's Stackin Stylez. That's the first live event. Please tune in. I got some comments coming in from people, you know what I'm saying? Fresh was actually here in Boston. He was here earlier, but he popped into the live. He left and popped in. Jason said, that bracket got me like, yo, thank you, Nay. Nay says, shout out Stacks. Yes, yo, I appreciate you, you know. Just look at them specs. Taken back to 86. What up, Ron? Shout out to you for entering the prelims. We got my guy Yasha right here. If y'all don't know Yasha, y'all gonna find out soon. That's my young guy coming up, doing his thing. You feel me? Got Angie Lock on here. Y'all, this is my family up on the live stream. I love all of y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'ma tune out and I'ma get, you know, to this, you know what I'm saying? I'ma celebrate making it through. We actually made it. I was so nervous. I was literally up all night trying to make sure that this live stream, I mean, not even all night, but like all the past week, every night, just staying up trying to figure out this whole live stream thing, and I think it worked. Y'all can let me know if y'all rocking with it in the comments, if it was smooth, if it was clear. I know we had some audio things, but yo, thank you. And again, lastly, shout out to Kata. You know what I'm saying? We actually gonna, in this last minute, we gonna run her video back so y'all can see who's going through to this bracket to battle Tatiana. Shout out.
I'm saying either way we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide.